What's going on, everybody? Bitcoin Chris checking in yet again. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys had a great weekend. We're going to jump into the Bitcoin price, of course. We're going to jump into, of course, the tweets. We're going to look at CoinGlass, see what's going on. We're going to look at, of course, we're going to go over the current events, tweets, CoinGlass, all that good stuff. So, with that being said, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. If you're watching on Facebook, head over to youtube.com/official Bitcoin Chris to check out what I'm looking at. Or I can do this. You guys can see that way. All right, cool. So, with that being said, I know it's a late night stream. I'm going to go ahead and stream here real quick because we hit 67,000 and then came back down, 67.6, and now we're headed down. So, we'll see we're gonna go into the hourly chart. We're gonna jump right into it. Head over to swanbitcoin.com/Bitcoin Chris. Get your $10 free if you are interested in DCAing, and if not, that's a-okay. You can use Cash App. We don't really use Coinbase, but if you use Coinbase, don't be surprised when it shuts down like it always does when Bitcoin rips. All right, so we got a lower, we have a low, then a higher low, and then we're starting to head higher. All right, so we're looking at the hourly chart. Let me go to a cleaner chart without all these alerts on it. Right, here we are. I do have one alert on this chart. All right, so we're jumping into the Bitcoin price, before we jump into any of the news. All right, cool. So you guys know I like to look at the 4-hour, 1-hour, 6-hour, 8-hour, and daily charts. So right now, we have our red dot on market cipher. VWAP headed down. Money flows in the green though, and we've been hitting higher lows. So low, higher low, higher low. Maybe come back and retest the 200 EMA and then head higher. In the Discord, I had shared a few levels with the fibs, and they hit. Here, low here. So we hit that 50% twice. So all right, so let's jump to the 4-hour. All right, so we're bouncing off of the 200-day moving average here. So bounce, which is great. Looks like money flow is headed higher, which is awesome. So money flow looks like it's headed higher. So we had that green dot at 4 o'clock this morning here on Market Cipher, and then if you went long, then you're in the green right now. We had that red dot along with the red diamond here at Friday at 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why 4 o'clock in the morning seems to be a prevalent time for Bitcoin. So we're looking at the 4-hour, but we're looking good, pulling back a little bit after going on 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So a day of pumping here. All right, so let's look at the 6-hour. 6-hour headed up strong. Money flow is still in the red. So maybe that will change. Let's go back to 4-hour real quick. Money flow is headed up. 2-hour money flows. Look at that in the green, and then 1-hour money flow in the green. All right, so let's look at the 8-hour. 8-hour green dot, 4 o'clock in the morning, starting to head up. Hit our daily. Here's our daily and weekly levels here. And let's look at the daily. Green dot on the daily. Okay, so we have a green dot on the daily, so that's good. We would have to. Money flow is still strong, so it looks good on the daily. We did have a I don't think that was on the Coinbase chart. Look at the daily one day. Oh, yes, we did. Okay. All right. Green dot on the daily. You know what that means, guys. You should know what that means. All right, let's go back to Bitstamp. All right, cool. So here we have the green dot. So what I would do is, of course, DCA, stack as much as you can, whenever you can. But if you're going to trade, sometimes to the hourly chart. So I would say we would probably hit somewhere around the $64,000 level and then head higher. So maybe and then head higher. So I would say look out for these three levels here: 382, 50%, and 618 to 65. But Bitcoin be hitting the 786 and 886 at sometime. So we'll see. We also have the red dot here, so maybe we'll come down and then head higher. But we shall see. We shall see. Not exactly sure, but that's why I say look at these levels and maybe we head higher. Maybe we do 50%. So, who knows what Bitcoin's going to do, right? We want to react to what Bitcoin does and not try to predict what Bitcoin does. But the indicators here are pretty great. So look at this. 1 hour. This was Sunday at 2 o'clock in the morning. Could have went long here. And if you did so, you're up 3%. You do 25 leverage, almost 4%, 25%, 25x leverage long. That's almost 100%. So you would make 100% if you're trading with $500. Then you would make $500, for example. Stop losses below this level here. That's what I would do. And there you go. You actually made more than that. You could have done 5% and sold here when you saw the red dot. So. All right, so that is the Bitcoin chart. Again, I think we're headed higher anyway because we're going to jump into CoinGlass right now to look at the shorts. All right, so let's jump into the data here. Let's see what's been going on with the traders. I've been chilling the last couple of days. We've been in this range, so I haven't been trading too much while we've been in this crazy range because I don't want to get clapped up. I already got clapped up a few times trying to trade this range. So, when you trade, you're going to lose. You just have to mitigate your losses and don't be over leveraging and make sure you set stop losses. So this range we've been in is here. We've been 68 to 60,000. So we've been in this $8,000 range these last couple days since Friday. Boom, 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 boom. So we're just in this range. So as soon as we break out one way, then we'll know what to do. But I think we head higher, 75,000. But we're going to look at the coin glass now and see what's going on with these traders. All right, we're going to look at the liquidations. Let's jump right into it. It's funny how everybody be sharing the liquidations now. Nobody was sharing the liquidation levels until I was sharing the liquidation levels. Now everybody want to share. It's all good. All good. Dang. 59 million Bitcoin shorts were eliminated in the past 24 hours. So in the past 24 hours, 45,000 traders, almost 46,000. Liquidations coming at 160 million accumulative between all the trades. And we have a liquidation is the largest one is Ethereum, and that was 6.2 million trading on Ethereum, which is crazy. Could you guys imagine losing $6 million on a trade because you don't want to put a stop loss? Crazy. When you got all that money and you don't want to do that, it's crazy. Crazy to me, but hey, it is what it is. 57 million Bitcoin shorts clapped. And I think we're just getting started. So let's jump into the liquidation map. All right. So for you guys that want to do the same thing and look it up, I always go to CoinGlass, click on liquidation map, and then I scroll down to the second one, and then I do 30 days. I always do a 30-day outlook, and I always do BTC, of course. And this is for pretty much all the exchanges, and or at least the main exchanges. So I don't know if this covers all of them, but this is the main exchanges. So here you can see shorts or longs here will be 8 billion liquidated at 55,000. And then here you can see that it would be 6.91 million liquidated at 75,000, which is why I say 75,000 is more likely to hit versus obviously 55,000 in my opinion. So this is the data that I use, and when I give you guys these targets and when I give you guys these numbers, I just don't say these numbers for no reason. You know, if you're in the Discord, you know what's up. If you've been watching me for the last year or following me for the last year, you know, I've been giving you guys the targets, I've been giving you guys the trades, I've been giving you guys everything on Twitter for free. So, you know, it is what it is. But there's obviously there's data and insight, and you know you got to look at the bigger picture when you're trading, and just especially when you're accumulating Bitcoin, the most scarce asset on planet Earth. You should always be accumulating Bitcoin regardless of the price. And then if you're trading, of course, like I tell you guys, don't trade if you don't know how to trade, and if you do know how to trade, trade with a baby bag, and then always stack away, stack your Bitcoin and chill. So I think we head up to 75,000 to knock out all these shorts. Again, 6.91 billion. And then we're going to look at the liquidation map as far as the heat map goes. So let's look at the heat map. If you're watching on X, hit that like, share, subscribe. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe, because we're going to be giving away 100,000 Satoshis, 50,000 to 2 subscribers. So make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe, and we'll be doing that each and every month moving forward. So make sure you subscribe, and make sure you watch the YouTube channel, right? And make sure you know, pay attention, because I'm gonna, you know, announce you guys in the videos end of the month. And if you're not watching, if you're not subscribed, how you gonna get your moolah? How you gonna get your satoshi? So pay attention. Hit that like, share, subscribe. All right, so we're gonna go to 1 month like I always do. All right, we're gonna go down to the monthly. And I see a lot of people sharing this now on Twitter as well. So again, shout out to you guys. You know, looking at the data and sharing this information. But you know, it is what it is. So this is the same thing. I think it's just showing it on a different it's a different like map and different chart, different visualization for the same information. So you have a lot of shorts liquidated up here. So as you can see, that's that. Let's go over to the second model. I like the second model better, BTC, and then I always do 30-day. Look at all these shorts, 2.2 billion up here. Again at 70, what's that? There it is, 73,000. So cumulative, again, once you head up here and all this added up, that's how we got that 75 or 7 or whatever that number was on the previous chart. A lot of shorts to be clapped if you head up here. Almost 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, like 6 billion if we head up and hit 75,000, which is why I think we head that high. And then if you know, we have some shorts down here, some longs down here to get liquidated. And then we have a bunch of longs down here being liquidated at like 50,000. So I don't think we head down that low, but if we do, it's a blessing. Should not be upset, and don't be crying. Dips are for buying, not for crying. And that will do it for Coin Glass. Again, a lot of people are now sharing the information and sharing these charts on Coin Glass. So get that data and make an educated and informed decision. And that's Coin Glass for you. We're going to look at the Bitcoin on exchanges data. Bitcoin on exchanges, which I've been doing for a long time as well. But everybody wanna share the data now. So share the data, guys. Share this information with everybody. I hop on here and share the information with you guys as well. So of course you gotta share. So over the last 30 days, 58,000 Bitcoin have been taken off exchanges. So 7 days is 18,000, and in 24 hours, 362. So this is showing you how much Bitcoin are on exchanges and have been taken off. So as you can see, look how low this is going. The lower this goes, the higher the Bitcoin price tends to go. So here we are. Here we are. All right, so this is dope. Let me share that stat. I'll share it because on the app it's a little bit better to share, easier to see. But yeah, that's crazy. Look how far down we're going. 1.7. I remember this is 1.8. Bitcoin is, this is crazy. Yeah, I remember it being at 1.8 for a minute. So Bitcoin is 1.7, guys. Bitcoin is going down on the exchanges. So, if you have Bitcoin on exchanges, you should automatically withdraw anyway. So make sure you guys do so. So let's move on to the next tab here, Bit Exit. Make sure you guys come party with us. Premium party for Bitcoiners, by Bitcoiners, for Bitcoiners. Bit Exit here in Orlando. So make sure you guys come check that out. Come get your tickets here. I've gone over this and pretty much all the videos. So make sure you guys come check it out. Y'all can't see me in the kitchen. We're gonna have a cook-off, giving away satoshis, bowling, DJ, all that good stuff, food, alcohol, all that good stuff. Resort day. If you guys saw the post today, I was at the resort. We're most likely gonna go chill at that resort, and we may even get we may even have the the event at a house at Conrad Orlando, because they have like condos, and then they have houses that they're building. So depending, it should be available by the time we go there. It just depends on how much it's going to cost for the houses, for us to all stay there. We're going to have guest speakers there as well, and more will be announced. I've just been chilling. So make sure you guys go get your tickets at exit bit-exit.com. Pre-order my new book, Bitcoin Dad, Fiat Dad, on the way. How to transform yourself from a fiat dad to a Bitcoin dad. And let's jump into X, aka Twitter, because we're gonna go over some things here. Hit that like button for me. We're gonna go over some things here that I want to talk about here. So as the title says, the title does say problem investing, because I had somebody, call me a scammer. So we're gonna go over the tweet if I can find it, because I like to tweet a lot. I'm gonna find it. So, but we're gonna go over that in just a moment. But let's scroll down the timeline. I hope you guys know I'm not here to do anything but to help you guys. And I've been doing this since 2020, helping people get orange pilled and just sharing the information and the great news and the gospel of Bitcoin. So I'm only here to help, and people are just funny. So we're gonna jump into that in just a moment. Bitcoin Teddy here. He says Bitcoin began to replace the U.S. dollar as world reserve currency on January 3rd, 2009, slowly then suddenly. Absolutely. This is a great illustration of that. Bitcoin is getting bigger and bigger, and the U.S. dollar is getting smaller and smaller. Fasting is excellent for you. And here goes mainstream media once again, lying to everybody, right? Saying that intermittent fasting is linked to 91% risk from heart attack and heart or from heart disease. Anything that they and there's people that still listen to the news, people that still watch MSM, people that still read these articles, and it is what it is. Unfortunately, this is the way it is here in 2024. So they lie so boldly, and some people are going to take that and run with it, right? So, hey, they measure time by Christ. So a lot of people say they don't believe in God or this, that, and the third, and that's fine. You can believe whatever you want to believe, but they measure time by Christ, right? There's BC, before Christ, and AD, after death of Christ. If that don't tell you something, I don't know what will. Why would they make and have the time AD and BC if Christ wasn't real? Or if he didn't, like, if he wasn't, like, if he wasn't real, right? So obviously he was real. And, there's evidence that's proves all that stuff that he's real. It's just funny that, they measure time by Christ and people don't believe in God. So funny to me, but here we are. Let's continue. The originators and enforcers of the systemic poverty are getting nervous that there's an alternative that exists. Yes, Bitcoin exists, and the people that are here to keep you enslaved are scared, right? They are getting nervous for sure, which is why they try to attack Bitcoin any way they can. This is probably why they have the ETF, so you don't have self custody, so you don't have self sovereignty. So, I've been placing the alerts that I set in the live the other day have been going off. So, as I told you guys, anytime I get the alerts, I'll share with you guys on Twitter. So let's continue. This is absolutely hilarious here in Florida. I don't know if you guys have been seeing what's been going on in California and in New York. There's people that will squat and take your house, right? If you own a home, and there's nothing you can do about it. There are laws that protect the people that are squatting in your house, and you can't kick them out. And if you do, you get arrested. So a lady was trying to get some people out of her house, right? She has like $1 million property in New York, and she changed the locks. And then the law in New York said that if you change the locks on someone, then you get arrested. And she literally got arrested on camera. And it's her house, and they were just squatting in her house. So in Florida, this the laws are different here in Florida. He says if someone's breaking into your house, you're more than welcome to shoot. Right? Stand your ground, protection. So you f around in Florida, you're gonna find out. So salute to Florida, and New York is trash and LA is trash. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. I've been saying it for years, but for them to have these laws in New York and California where you're giving criminals and people that steal, you know, you're protecting those people, then just because it's the law doesn't mean it's right. Slavery was legal. Did that make it right? No, it wasn't. So I digress. Let's continue. Let's see here. There is no late to Bitcoin. So a lot of people will say, "Hey, I'm late to Bitcoin," or Bitcoin doesn't care when you got here. Bitcoin doesn't know who you are. So I thought this was a great speech by Jack. And there is no late to Bitcoin. You get in when you get in. You get in at the price you deserve. And as soon as you humble yourself and you break that barrier of thinking that you know it all and being open minded and transitioning from the fiat mind to the Bitcoin mind, right? Then the sooner it is that you will transition into Bitcoin, and the more you understand Bitcoin, the more of your net worth will be in Bitcoin because you understand that our dollars are a lie, right? So shout out to Jack. Make sure you guys go check this out. This is the property that I keep going to. It's called Conrad Orlando. This is good. Like I said, this is going to be the resort day. We're all going to go hang out here, and maybe, like I said, depending on how much the houses are in it, and if they're done by the time the party is around, because they're still constructing in here. But these are the condos, and they have houses behind the condos, and then they have a huge convention like area there. They have a restaurant there. They have a restaurant to the left, restaurant to the right. So it's very, very beautiful property. So I think that'd be dope if we all go hang out. If we get the I wanted us to be kind of close to the airport, but you know, if we can get a house out here and party there, then I'll be dope. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. I asked my girl keeps telling me to be less toxic, and to be more, you know, to be nicer. My girl keeps telling me to be nice, guys, and you know, I was like, all right. I keep being told to be less toxic. What do you guys think? And you guys keep telling me to be more toxic, guys. So we gonna probably have to keep it toxic, babe. I'm sorry, babe. Sorry, babe. We gonna have to keep it toxic. We shall see, right? I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be better. All right. So Bitcoin, not blockchain. Bitcoin is greater than crypto. Please make sure you understand the difference between these two, because most people don't understand that Bitcoin's separate from crypto. Okay. As you guys know, we help people fix their credit so they can get their house, car, whatever, and business credit, which is very important. And I don't have to convince you to fix your credit. Your car dealership would do it for you with the down payment of 2700. So you know this is absolutely hilarious and it's absolutely true. You know, you want to pay higher, you're gonna pay a high ass down payment, and on top of that, you're gonna pay a high interest and a high car payment, just because you don't want to fix your credit. But you know, it's up to you. We're here to help. If not, it's a okay. Let's see. We're talking about how words um, crystallize structure of water, and words impact. Like so, in the fridge here, we have water, right? And on the water bottles that we have love, we have abundance, we have life, sticky on stuck to the like sticky paper, stuck onto the water, right? So that way the water, you know, the water knows exactly what's being said to it, and even though you might not know this, you know, the water can read. I don't know how the water reads, guys, but the water can read. It's weird, it's funny, it sounds crazy, but you know, the water can read, guys. So if you didn't know, Mr. Emoto, words in water. You know, I shared this before. This is actually back in November. So you know, and I actually shared something. Max Kaiser tweeted something, and here it is right here. What was this? This was August 2023. Before I drink my water, I say I love you 10 times. Why? Because your words have power. So make sure you guys go check out the water experiments where they say, hey, even with the bottle, they do it with rice, they can do it with water. And you know, if you speak positive words to the water, it crystallizes in a certain way. If you speak negative words to the water, it'll have deformed crystals. And so when you understand this, you know, you'll attach. Not only that, water can literally read the words attached to it, which is why I said people drinking death water, thinking that it's cool, not knowing that you're literally drinking death water, liquid death, not knowing that the words literally can affect and impact and crystallize the structure of the water that you're drinking. So people don't even understand that. And then I have somebody tweeting at me saying that no, it doesn't matter. It's just a marketing ploy. No, it's not just a marketing ploy. It may be a marketing ploy, but whether you can, whether you believe you can or cannot, you're right. And whether you understand that the water can actually read the words, whether you understand it or not, it does affect the water. So I highly recommend, don't take my word for it. Go watch the videos that I've shared and go check out the replies to the dude. This dude sent me something. Where is he at? Where is he at? It's on that Max Kaiser reply thread. Here it is. Is it on this one? Where did he do that? Maybe I can find it in the responses. So I don't know where it's at, but he was over here trying to give an explanation of why it doesn't matter and it's just a marketing ploy. No, bro. No, bro. You're wrong. So That one time I got 100,000 in business credit in 2020, bought Bitcoin. So we're about to run it back turbo. Once you understand how to leverage your credit and to, have good credit, and you can buy, you can, you know, you know, here it is, right? 2020, I did this. Been telling you guys since 2020. We're in 2024, so I've been telling you guys this for 4 years. If you have good credit and you have a business, I can get you anywhere between $50,000 to $100,000 or more in business credit. And if you don't have good credit and you don't have a business, it's not something that you're going to be able to do. So if this is something that you're interested in doing, um, then I would highly recommend. See, June 2020. I highly recommend that you look into this strategy, especially since we're about to go parabolic on Bitcoin. Probably be a great time to implement this strategy as well. So let's continue. Don't be the one cruising in $100,000 car with zero Bitcoin. Be the wise one rolling around in $95,000 worth of Bitcoin in a $5,000 car, leaving the fiat bros in shambles. Absolutely, absolutely. Let's continue. You don't own any of the money in your bank. Literally, once you give your money to the bank legally, that's not your money, whether you want to accept that or understand that or not. That's a fact. And you own every Satoshi in your cold wallet. That's a fact. Okay. Please understand that you don't own any money in the bank. Okay. Let's continue. More credit, credit removals. We help you remove the negative items off your credit legally. I think about 70% of the information on your credit reports are wrong. So we can help you remove those things if you're interested. So if you need help with that, let me know, or just click that link and sign up. Android users be like, we've been had that Apple Catch. Android, Android camera uploads be crazy. Uh, let's see. Let's continue. Let's continue. This is somebody who sued the credit bureaus, which they take advantage of you and break the law all the time, and you don't know it. So because you don't know it, they'll take advantage of you, which is why I started this business in the first place. Is because I didn't know about credit either until I learned about it, and then I learned that they take advantage of us. They report negatively on our reports. They prevent us from getting great or better interest rates. They prevent us from getting approved for a home or for a car or credit. And because they report negatively or report false or unverifiable or outdated information, which is all illegal, thanks to the FCRA. And if you don't believe me, look it up. FCRA, Fair Credit Reporting Act. Look that up, and that's going to be, the guideline for us being able to, you know, get those negative items removed. And then the debt collection agencies with the FDCPA, we can sue them as well. So look it up. Look it up. Look it up. This is case law. Let's continue. I shared that already. We got Bitcoin cashers, Bitcoin Cash over here talking about BC is going to outperform Bitcoin. It happens every cycle. It's either BSV. First it was BSV, Satoshi Vision, and we're going to look at these charts actually. BSV, USD. USDT. I'm not trying to look at spot, man. Let me get regular BSV. All right, whatever. We'll just do this one. We'll do KuCoin. All right, so let's look at this guy. Let's look at this. Let's go to 1 month. Oh my god, bro. This isn't even. This is 2019. When did this coin come out? 2018. I don't even know when this coin came out. Satoshi Vision. This is what y'all believe in. The pump and dump scam that went from that launched at $12 or $288 down to $12, then up to $400, and then down to $32, and right now we're at $84. Like, come on, guys, come on now. This is the craziness that we got to deal with. BCHSV, Bitcoin Cash Satoshi Vision, BSV. Let's look at BCH. Let's look at Bitcoin Cash, BCH USDT. Another scam token. Another scammer token. We'll look at let's do Kraken. Well, look at that. Another scammer token. I'm not sure when this even came out. Launched at 200, went up to 1600, fell all the way back down to $87. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, yo. 96% down. All right, so you guys can continue to buy Bitcoin Cash. You guys can continue to buy Bitcoin SV, Satoshi version, scam version. And then I'll stick with the original, the real, the one and only. Look at this. Bitcoin. Look at this. $2 is the lowest it has on here. $2. $2. And look at that. Let me just go to weekly. Let's look at the week. Look at that. $2 is the low. $2 is the low. It has it back here in 2011. $2. I digress. Okay? I digress. Stop playing with Bitcoin, okay? Put some respect on Bitcoin's name. So let me continue. Have fun staying wealthy. That's the new slogan. People getting butthurt by us saying have fun staying poor. So that's fine. You want to be butthurt? We're gonna have fun staying wealthy, and you can have fun staying poor. All right, so let's continue. I have to find this reply. 1 trillion seconds is 31,688 years ago. They just printed $1.2 trillion. They signed the bill the other day, so the government wouldn't shut down, right? But here we are. Government said, we're going to just print $1.2 trillion out of thin air while you and me got to slave and work hard and do all this extra stuff, right? And they could just print money out of thin air while we paying taxes. Why do we do anything? Why are we enslaved to this fiat system when they could just literally print money out of thin air? And 1 trillion seconds is 31,000 years ago. That should wake a lot of you guys up, but probably won't. MicroStrategy set to raise an additional 500 million to buy more Bitcoin the third time this year, and you're waiting for a pullback. Good luck. Shout out to Dr. Gab. All right. Dr. Gab is in the Discord as well. Shout out to you, my bro. Let's continue. Shout out to Myron. If you really cared, you'd be a lot more toxic. I know. Absolutely. I have to find. So this is what I was talking about with the squatters. So they have a company now where people are going in and removing them because in California, squatters are just sitting in people's crib, trying to take over people's cribs. Crazy, Here we are in 2024. All right, guys, we gotta find it. We gotta find it. This trader lost $1 million trading SMOLE, then 511,000 on Lady F within hours. So don't be this guy buying S coins and getting wrecked, because that's exactly what's going to happen. And we'll be here saying we told you so. I have to find it. I have to find it. Oh yeah, I was on Instagram the other day, and there was this kid. There were these kids, man. These kids in Africa. I haven't been out of the country in a few months, but I highly recommend that you guys go watch this video and donate if you can. It broke my heart. I was crying, man. I was crying when I saw the video. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It literally had me crying because we be worried about we be making good money trading, right? We have a roof over our head, we have water, we have drinks, we have AC, we have running water, we have clean water, we have toilet, we have a lot of things that we take advantage of. And then there's kids out there that literally don't have any food, don't have no clothes, and we be complaining about things that really don't matter at the end of the day. So it's a great reality check for me, and that's why I love traveling out of the country as well, because you get to see how other people live, and they're so happy with far less than what we have. So I had to donate, um, and God says to help other people, so we gotta help other people. So I donated, and make sure you guys go donate as well. You know, those who give to the poor will lack nothing, but those who close their eyes to them receive many curses. Okay, so please, if you don't do it, that's on you. I don't care if you give or not. I'm giving per the word of God, per my heart, per I care about people, regardless. Even if the word didn't say that, I would still be helping people out. Okay, so anyways, let's continue. My son's so big, man. I love my baby boy. I have to find this tweet, guys. Okay, $14,000. Somebody had an Amex charge off. It was $14,000. We got it deleted. So posted this on my Instagram, and there it is right there, $14,000 charge off, and it was deleted. So shout out to this client for joining the program, getting him all cleaned up. Let me see, where is it at? Where is it at? I have to find this because it's actually it's actually one of the reasons why I made this, or wanted to talk about one of the topics of the video here today. So actually, I can't find it because I didn't click reply. So let me go to replies. There it is, replies. Hit that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're giving away 50,000 Satoshis to 2 people who subscribe. So make sure you guys do so. And let's go over this last topic here, which is very important because a lot of people in the Bitcoin space, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. And just people in general, but specifically in the Bitcoin space, I've seen a lot of people call people scammers because they offer products and services. So we got to address this because I'm tired. I'm tired of the BS. I'm tired of the BS. So we're about to jump on to the. We're about to address. I'm about to address this. Oh yeah, Kim.com. Clown. Should be clown.com. Talking about Bitcoin's been hijacked. And he's still talking about Bitcoin Cash after shilling Bitcoin Cash to a country. And we already looked at Bitcoin Cash, right? Right? So, clown.com is as smart as he is. Some people are just smart in a lot of different areas, except for like the most important thing, right? I think, in my opinion, is money, right? How you smart in all these other topics and all these other areas, but when it comes to money, you dumb, bro. Like, you dumb. I don't get it. Same thing with Elon. How you that smart, bro, but don't get what you talking about Dogecoin, bro? Like, how dumb are you, bro? You too smart for you're too smart that you're so dumb. You're so smart that you're dumb, bro. We're gonna find it. I'm gonna hurry. I'm gonna hurry. Here it is. Here it is, guys. The grand finale of the night. The last thing I'm gonna talk about before I end the stream here today. Here it is. Tom Jefferson, this unknown clown with a unknown, these people. It always be the people with, the random stupid tokens or the stupid always be the people with the stupid like profile pics, or they're not themselves, right? Because they're scared and they don't want to be doxxed, right, or whatever the case may be. Tom Jefferson, you're a clown, bro. Selling course man, scam alert. $1,999 and $4,996 each. Really? Rules with Bitcoin are simple. You mine fiat, you sell for Bitcoin, self custody, live your life, spend time with your loved ones, stay humble, stack stats, no learning courses are needed. So this is where I have to address the clowns in the room, right? Because if you don't want to start a business and you want to be a W-2 employee, that's fine, right? My courses are not for you. Nobody's holding a gun up to your head and telling you to buy the course. And if you don't want to start a business and make more money than you're making at your 9 to 5 job, since you guys swear to God that your 9 to 5 job is so cool, right? And that you're doing something mining fiat at a 9 to 5 job. I'm not like you guys. I don't ever want to be like you guys. I never have been like you guys. And that's okay. Some people like to work a job. I don't. It's very simple. So when before I learned about business and before I learned about Bitcoin, I worked at a job. And guess what? I hated it. One of the reasons why I hated it is because I am a dad, right? And the job that I worked at was Hilton at the time, and I had to work Saturday mornings on the call at the call center, taking calls Saturday mornings. My son was in basketball, my son was in flag football, my son was in soccer. And guess when his games were? Saturday mornings. So, how did that make me feel? Not very good at all. That I had to be working a job when I had my son who had sports sports games Saturdays, and I had to work. How do you think that made me feel? Not very good, right? You guys are complacent and happy with working for 40 hours a week, making the same amount of money, and then inflation's running rampant, and you're not getting a raise to compensate for inflation running rampant. You have to ask for days off. You have to ask for permission to use the bathroom. You have to ask for a raise, and you can get fired at any time. So you're actually not as safe as you think you are. And 2020 should have actually opened your eyes because they made everybody stay home except for those that were essential, right? So I've been through this already, and I try to, give my POV of why I don't like the 9 to 5 jobs, including with the examples that I just given and more. So you can work your job and make your 10, 15, $20 an hour. If you make six figures at a job, then that's a different story because you can actually that makes sense, right? Because you're able to you're actually being able to put away a substantial amount of money and to save a substantial amount of money in Bitcoin, and you'll be able to exit the rat race sooner because you have more income at that point. But if you're making 10, $15 an hour, I don't want to hear your mouth. I don't want to hear anything about that because you're barely making ends meet, and that little bit of money that you have left over to put into Bitcoin is not going to do nothing for you. So you continue to think this way, and that's exactly why majority of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. Exactly why all the news that we're getting is that Americans are $500 away from emergency, right? Because you're not making enough money at your job. So you can listen to Thomas Jefferson and be a sheep and be a rat if you want to, but not me. All right. So with that being said, in 2020, I worked at Wyndham. So I worked at Hilton, then I worked at Wyndham. Wyndham made everybody go home, and they said, "All right, because of the pandemic, we got to shut down." Boop boop boop. And I don't remember if they were paying us or not. I don't think they were, or they were giving us. I don't know what it was. That was mad long ago. So they shut down and they said, "We're gonna let you, excuse me, we're gonna let you know when you guys can come back to the office, whatever." Ooh, this is back when, again, everything was going crazy with the pandemic. I had some cash then. Again, I was actually, you guys saw the video earlier where um, I got up to $100,000 in business credit. So that was actually after, right? Because again, I'm telling you guys the story that led up to that. So I took a chance, right? Actually, during that time, around that time, actually, is when I started to learn about business, and I was actually telling everybody at Wyndham about Bitcoin, and of course, they didn't listen, right? Of course, they didn't listen, right? Because Bitcoin is around $3,000 back then, and 5,000, and it dipped around that price range, right? So I was telling everybody about Bitcoin. They were looking at me like I was crazy. Of course, 90% of people didn't listen. Some people did, like two people did, two or three people did, and the rest is history. But around that time, again, I was learning about business, and I really hated working at a job anyway. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm trying to get my way up, trying to find my way up out of, you know, the corporate rat race, right? The whole corporate. You got to dress up nice every day, which is fine. I like dressing up. I just didn't like working at a job, guys. It's just that plain and simple. So I was trying to find a way to get out of there. So I was reading, I was learning. I wasn't really going out on the weekends. I was, sacrificing, taking my time, right? Then I came across, so me and my brother were looking at doing real estate. I've told this story before, but I'm telling you guys now, yet again. We were actually looking at real estate back in 2020 because, everybody's like real estate this, real estate that. And, I was kind of looking towards, we're kind of looking to get cash flow and, maybe get an apartment complex or something that's going to, generate some revenue. And I was just like, man, I don't know, man. Me and my brother we were like, man, I was like, I don't know, man. I really understand. And I was like, man, I'm just going to buy some Bitcoin. And he's like, all right, if that's what you want to do, let's do it. So from there, I bought Bitcoin, bought Bitcoin, bought Bitcoin, bought Bitcoin. And of course, the rest is history. Um, but I say that to say, I took some of that money that we got, right? Not only did I buy Bitcoin, I invested in education. So I bought a mentorship program, which was $5,000, right? So this right here, I paid $5,000 to learn this information. I learned how to start a credit repair business. I learned how to fix my credit, fix my brother's credit, which his credit was already good, but remove the inquiry so we can get more business funding. I learned how to make money off of my personal credit cards by offering trade lines. I learned how to help people get business credit and help them get personal credit. I learned how to liquidate the credit cards. I learned how to Do all the stuff that I'm telling you guys here, right? All the things that I learned is what I been applying and what I've been doing since 2020, right? How to liquidate the credit cards, how to structure your business, how to set up the business, how to do everything that you need to do, right? I paid $5,000 to learn this, right? So let me get this straight. Some people will go to school to learn business from a professor who never owned a business. Let me look at you. I gotta look at you guys real quick. You gotta look at me. Some people go to school, a lot of people go to school to learn business, right? To learn business from somebody that never owned a business. You're learning business from a professor who never owned a business, right? And then you'll pay the professor or the college 20, 30, 40, $50,000 to get a business, to get a bachelor's, to get a master's degree, come out of college and still don't own a business, right? You still won't open a business and you'll go work at a regular job, right? Because that's how the game goes, right? I'm sure there's some outliners, right? That some people learn business and they can get it right. Cool. But you're telling me because I'm showing you how to do one business, two business, three businesses, how to travel for free, how to fly for free, how to stay in hotels for free, how to liquidate your credit cards, and you can make six figures plus, and I'm only charging 5 grand, which I should charge, which is normally 10 grand, because it's worth it. Because you can make six figures plus. So you're telling me because I'm charging you to learn what I learned and how you can make six figures plus in three different businesses, how to leverage your credit, how to make money with your credit cards, how to travel for free, how to fly for free, how to do all that for free, right? How to start a credit repair business, how to do all that stuff, right? For 5,000, but you'll go to college to spend 40,000, 50,000, 60,000 to learn business from somebody that's never had a business, right? But I'm crazy. I'm a scammer. So this is the stupidity of people nowadays, right? So this is the stupidity of people nowadays. I'm a scammer because I'm teaching people how to make more than they would ever make at their business, how to be free, because that's the main thing. That's the main thing about business, having your own business, is the freedom, guys. You can do whatever you want. You guys see me where? At the resort all the time. You guys see me at the crib all the time because you can work from your home. You can work from your computer. You can work anywhere. You can trade anywhere. You can run your business online anywhere, right? But no, you want to be a sheep and go work for somebody else, paying you the minimum amount. You're paying the most in taxes. You got to ask permission to do this, ask permission to do that. You got to ask permission to go to the bathroom. Got to ask permission to have the day off. Got to ask permission to go out of town, to travel, to go on vacation. You got to ask for like no, you can do that, but that's not for me. Okay, so I'm a scammer because I charge $5,000 to teach you how to make over six figures in multiple different businesses: the credit repair business, the business funding business, the trade line business, how you can travel for free using your credit card. Your parents didn't teach you that. They're not going to teach you this in school, right? They want you to be a sheep, right? But I'm a scammer because I'm charging you 5 grand to learn something that you can make 5 grand in 1 month with the information that I'm teaching you. I'm a scammer, right? This is the idiot. These are the idiots that. This is the idiots that think like this, right? I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This is idiot thinking. This is idiot logic. $2,000 to learn how to start a credit repair business. $2,000 to start a credit repair business. Are you serious right now? I should charge way more than that for both of these courses because I've made six figures plus doing these things, right? Myron Golden. We're gonna go to Myron Golden in just a second. Myron Golden, one of the mentors that I have, he charges $30,000 an hour, and people pay him. He has $1 million day or a $500,000 day or whatever it is, right? Where you get to go hang out with him, right? But he offers the service and he teaches you how to grow your business and he teaches people how to make $1 million in a day. So let me tell you guys this. If I didn't pay, I paid for mentorship and I paid for education, just like how you pay for college education. And most people go pay for college education and still don't have a job in the field that they went to school for. Not only that, you're drowning in student loan debt. So instead of you paying 20, 30, 40, 50,000, you would rather pay 20, 40, 50, 60,000 dollars plus instead of 5,000 or 2,000 to make anywhere between 5 to 10,000 a month with the credit repair business. Even if you're only making 3 grand a month on the credit repair business, I'm sure that's more than what you're making at your job. Most people don't make more than 50,000, 30,000 at their job. And that's less than three. That's less than 3,000 a month. And then you pay your taxes on top of that, so you make it way less than that. When you're a business owner, you can write off a lot of things, and you pay less taxes. You pay taxes last after you pay for everything that you need to operate your business, right? But I'm the scammer, right? No, you've been scammed. You probably got bad credit, and you don't know how money works. And this is how a lot of Bitcoiners think, unfortunately. And I'm here to tell you, stop thinking like this. This is the idiot. This is an idiot right here. If you want to go mine fiat at a job that pays you $10 an hour, good luck to you, my boy. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. You're not gonna live. You're not gonna live forever. Your kids are not gonna be little forever. I don't know why people just don't get it. And that's why I'm here to express this and explain this to you guys because nobody else is talking to you guys like this that I know of. Nobody else is talking to you about business. Business is important. Your credit is important. Bitcoin, yes, is important. But if you don't have a decent amount of money, Bitcoin's already running away from everybody. Bitcoin's at $66,000, and you think that you're little. You think, and that's why I can relate to what British be saying sometimes, right? I rock with British. I've been rocking with British since 2020. He's speaking to a specific demographic of people, right? He's not talking to the normal average person. He's talking to people that are business owners and people that work hard, right? That bought real estate or don't know what to do, that don't understand that their money is being depleted by inflation, or that the house is the real price of the house is really not the real price of the house that they've been buying. He's talking to a specific group of people, right? So don't be getting offended by what he be saying. What he be saying is real and it's right. You might not like the way he delivers his message, but the message is not for you if you're taking it the wrong way. So again, I'm called a scammer because I'm teaching you how to make money, way more money than you'll ever make at a 9 to 5, how to structure a business, how to get business credit. I'm going to show you how to get. Can you Do you guys understand that I can show you how to get $150,000 on credit cards, business credit for $5,000? I'm going to teach you how to start a credit. You maybe just say you don't even want to start a credit repair business. That's fine. Don't start a credit repair business. But you should want to learn how to fix your credit, get a 720 and higher, clean up your own credit report. If you got family members, you got friends and family members, clean up their credit. Y'all each get 100,000. Let's just say you have 5 people that you're helping, right? 5 people that you're close to that. All right, cool. Hey guys, let's come together collectively and do this together. We're all gonna fix our credit. This is what wise people would do, right? This is what smart people do. They're going to they're going to come together and work together, right? They're gonna say, okay, 5 people, we can get $100,000 each. So that's $500,000. They can do whatever it is that they want to do. You can do an apartment complex, which I always talk about for the cash flow, and then you can Use that cash flow to buy Bitcoin and then cash out, refinance, and you get tax advantages, depreciation, cost segregation study, the whole 9 yards, right? You can do that. Or you can take that 500,000 or 250,000 or split it in half. Do half and half, right? Do 250 into a apartment complex, 250 into Bitcoin. Obviously, Bitcoin's going to outperform everything, right? So let's say Bitcoin hits a 10x. You make 2.5 million on 250,000. When Bitcoin hits the 10x, you get 0% interest for 12 to 18 months. You don't think Bitcoin can 10x? I have some news for you, son. Bitcoin is going to more than 10x, and Bitcoin is going up forever. Whether you understand this or not, it doesn't matter if you understand this or not, guys. Bitcoin's going to go up whether you're buying it or not. Whether you invest or save in Bitcoin or not, it's going with or without you, right? So I highly recommend that you stack your Bitcoin, right? But I'm showing you strategies, right? So if you can liquidate your credit card, let's just say, again, I tell you guys to use the fold card, right, to pay your bills, right, because you're going to get cash back, right? But if you are not trying to, do that, because you're not going to get really that many Sats back, but you're going to get Sats back, right? But if you travel, if you like to travel like me, if you like hotels, if you want to, you want to fly for free, then the credit cards that you use will give you points, right? We'll show you how to use the credit cards on things that you're going to buy anyway, right? Especially with your business credit cards and your personal credit cards. You're going to buy things anyway. You're going to pay for things anyway. Stop using your debit card and use the credit card to get the points. And that way you can travel for free, fly for free, stay at hotels for free. It's very simple. Build business credit, have secure business funding, personal credit and business credit funding, where you can make 10% of whatever you get somebody funded. Let's say you have a friend or a partner who wants to get business credit. They have a business idea. They want to do real estate. They want to buy Bitcoin. They want to start a nail salon. They want to start a lawn company. In order for them to start a business without having to spend it. So first and foremost, you're not supposed to use your own money. I don't know if you guys know this or not. You're not supposed to use your own money. You're supposed to use the bank's money to make money. So a lot of people work real hard, right? And they save money and they go start a business. And God forbid it fails. Now they're at zero. Or you can start a business the right way, get an LLC, use the bank's money to make money. And then if it fails, that's fine. Start over, pay it back over time, start over. You still got your money in the bank. Use the bank's money, guys. Use the bank's money. All right. And if it goes well, then you're good, right? So you're good no matter what, right? Because if it fails, you learn what not to do. If it goes well, then you use the bank's money, you still got your money, and then now you can double up and you can pay back what you borrowed and get even more money. Trade line. You can sell trade lines. So that's another business. So that's one, two, three. Fix your credit or fix other people's credit. That's four. Liquidate your credit cards. Some people just use their credit cards, manufacture, spend, and make money doing that because you can get cash back. Boom. Then you can take this information that you learn and teach other people with it. Because I'm not going to be able to teach everybody, right? But you can teach everybody in your surrounding, your field of influence, your realm, your circle of influence. So I can only reach a certain amount of people, of course, and then you're going to be able to reach more people. Maybe some people don't want to invest in themselves, and that's a-okay. But if you don't want to invest in yourself, don't expect for yourself to get to the next level, guys. You have to sacrifice and you have to pay to learn things sometimes. Yes, you can go on YouTube and learn and try to learn all this. Good luck. You'll get analysis. You'll get over and you'll get way too much information. They're not going to be able to answer your questions. There's going to be so many different videos. You're not even going to know where to start. So you can go and try to Google all this information. Good luck. You can go on YouTube and try to learn all this information. Good luck, right? But if you join the program, then you have someone who's actually done it and that can help you answer any questions that you have. We have a group mentorship. We have a Facebook group. You have someone to help you out. But if you want to go learn it and try to do it on your own, hey, that's okay. That's okay. But for this person to call me a scammer because I teach people how to make money, and I teach you about credit, and I teach you all the things that I can teach you to help you make money, on top of all the things that I give away for free all the time. I'm not. This is the stupidity that I got to deal with. So I had to address this because some people are just clowns, and if you broke, just say that. If you broke, just say that, because that's something that a broke people say, right? Only broke people say that, right? Keep that same energy to the college, to the colleges, right? Keep that same energy. Yeah. So this is the stupidity that we got to deal with in 2024. All right. So again, I don't care if you guys join my classes or not. I don't care. I couldn't care less. Unfortunately, it's your decision and it's your life at the end of the day. And if you don't want to invest in yourself, then you're going to deal with the consequences of that. All right. If you think that working a job is the way to go, then that's okay. That's for you to think, and you enjoy working at a job. All right. AI is coming. You're probably not going to have your job much sooner anyway. AI is advancing very, very fast. I've been telling you guys since 2020 that you need to escape the rat race. We're in 2024. AI has been moving quite rapidly, and is going to continue to do so. And I'm just here to help you guys out. And I can only lead the horse to water, can't make him drink. All right. So with that being said, hit that like, share, subscribe. Have fun staying wealthy. Hit this like button for me. If I dropped any gems, any value for you guys, all 100 of you guys, appreciate you guys tuned in, whether you're watching on YouTube or X. Hit that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe to YouTube channel, because, again, we're giving away Satoshis to our subscribers, 2 lucky subscribers each and every single month. So make sure you guys do so, and make sure you guys are tuned in to be notified on who the winners are. So make sure you come here and make sure you subscribe. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. All right. Excellent. So I'm only here to help you guys out. If you want to help yourself, I'm more than willing and more than happy to help you guys out. But you got to deal with clowns in this world, and that's okay. Some people are happy with being basic and regular. I'm not happy being basic and regular. I want a abundant life. I want a life of abundance. I want a life of happiness. There's no lack, and I don't want anybody else living that way. But if you want to live that way, that's on you. Okay. Checking in with the Bitcoin price before we tune out. 66,649. Red dot's still there. Let's go down to the 30-minute. Red dot's still there. Looks like we could be turning back up. Bouncing off the 8, 20-day. Okay, that's the 20. Bouncing off the 20 here. That's the 200. Maybe we come down and tap the 200. that had higher. Like I said earlier, 15-minute green dot, but looks like we're starting to curve down. Well, 5 minutes. Holding the 20. Let me set these alerts for you guys. All right, so I'll put an alert at 67.6. Once you pass there, I'll send that alert out. Maybe if I'm sleeping, I won't be able to. Next alert is 68.3. And it's a Bitstamp. All my alerts are on Coinbase. 68.5, 68.4, 68.9. Maybe, yeah, like I said, maybe come back down and retest the 20. Maybe not. It's a 4 hour. 63. I was expecting us to come back down to 60,000, man. Dang. We didn't even get that. Crazy, guys. I was expecting us to come down lower. We didn't even get it. I expected something like that. We didn't even get it. We may still get it. Who knows, right? Who knows? But based on the momentum, we have the green dot here. Um, Again, we may come down a little bit more before headed higher. Retest. We're gonna head higher. So we shall see. I would watch. I would watch this level here. So that would be 64,008, and then I would watch this level here, 63,000, and then maybe try to slap up some longs. 61. So I would watch these levels here, guys, and I'll set alerts. Great DCA points, I would say, especially if we come down to here. So just be on the lookout for these levels, guys. All right. So with that being said, that's going to be it. Make sure you head over to swanbitcoin.com/Bitcoin Chris. If you need any of the services, anything that I've talked about, you need help with your credit. If you want to join the mentorship program, if you need help with any of these things, send me a DM and I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. I'll be more than happy to assist you. Join the Discord. All that is here in the link tree. So you click that link in the bio. You get 500 bucks when you use my Bing X link. So if you guys want to trade, click that link there. Bitcoin bit exit link there. For your new book there. Join the Discord here. If you need help with your credit, start here. Lost credit repair, click here. Mentorship program, click here. You can refer people to the credit repair program. We handle all the work. You get paid to do that. Boost your credit here for free. You want to build your credit. The do-it-yourself ebook, it was for free for my birthday, and I think it was for the entire month of February. So if you missed out on that, sorry. But if you join the Discord, we give you the do-it-yourself ebook for free as well. So you can do that. All right, and that's about it. All right. So with that being said, this is Bitcoin Chris checking in with you guys yet again. I hope you guys are having a great weekend, or hope you guys are having a great night. Want to do a late night stream, and I wanted to talk to you guys and go over those tweets and go over the data, go over the charts, and address the clowns that call me a scammer, guys. I couldn't care less if you guys join the program or not. I'm just here to help you guys out because I understand the power of credit. I understand the power of um, business, and I understand that this can take your life to the next level. If you have a family, you know, it's very important to spend as much time as you can with them and not be sitting in an office all day um, under fluorescent lights. It's not healthy for you. Um, you know, Financial freedom is key. God don't want you broke. The devil wants you broke. because you can't do nothing when you're broke, guys. Okay. Um, you know, people that think I'm here for any other reason but to help people out, I'm sorry. I'm here to tell you I'm sorry. I'm only here to help people out. All right. That's all I'm here for. All right. So with that being said, man, God loves you. I love you. Bitcoin Chris checking out. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like, share, subscribe. If you tuned in late, rewind, watch the video. Leave a comment on where you're watching from, where you're from, and that's it for today's video. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till next time. Peace.